Now, before starting the video, what I want to show you is that by the end of this video we will end up creating a interface where as a user we will share the input in the telegram bot, and based on the AI and the logic that we will define, it will gives an output. For example, if I want to know what is inventory for SKU2, food is 475. Let's try one more question. What is stock out days for SKU2? So stock out days are basically it's basically inventory divided by daily order quantity. You can see the output, which is 15. So this is what we will end up creating at the end of this series. So just be with me and let's watch the next tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome to video 6 of this series. So we are actually creating a project in supply chain inventory management using AI. Now this is the flow chart that we have agreed, and just a quick recap. In the sense, the left side we have the data part, and we have seen in the previous videos. On the right side we have the user input. So as soon as the user gives an input, that moves to the prompt engineering, and from the prompt engineering it is fed to AI. So in the last video, okay, we have seen this one. This was the agent. Okay, let me clean it. Okay, now as soon as the user gives an input, okay, it moves to prompt engineering, which is here. You can see, and its prompt engineering moves to AI. So we have imported everything from prompt engineering to this AI. This AI is a file. Okay, now this AI, based on certain, its own knowledge and prompt engineering, will give an output. So we have defined the function that as soon as user gives an input, okay, which is a string, the output has to be a string, and this is a function. The name of the function, or name of the function where AI will operate, and it gives an output here. Okay, now if you go into prompt engineering, okay, you can see that you are saying to the AI that return the output only as a valid SQLite query. That's it. We have said that the output here would be string, which is fine, but that should be a valid SQL query. Okay, so in this video what we will see is the output which is given by AI is what it looks like. So if you want to draw a synergy, see, till the last video we have see till the last video we have this one. Okay, and we have an output from AI. Now we will just need to to see that the output from the AI is a valid SQL query or not. So this is what we will do in this particular video. So what I'll do is, we already have the AI. Okay, we have an output from the AI. Okay, we already have this AI, and we have an output from this AI. I just want to see that what an output looks like. That's it. So I'll go into this folder. Okay, create a file that is run app.py. You can name it anything that you want. Okay, so I just want to see the output. The objective is to see the output from AI. Okay, so what I'll do is, if you go here in LLM agent, okay, this is a function that we have defined and we have an output. Okay, so I'll do is, I'll import this function from LLM agent. Okay, import. What is the name of the function? It's a get SQL from llama. So copy it, paste it. Okay, done. Okay, now in order to see the output, you need to define user input. Okay, I'm defining it here right now. Obviously at the end this is not the way that we will define it. So for example, I'm saying what is inventory for SKU2. This is my question. This is an user input. Okay, now we need to feed this user input into my function. My function name is get SQL from llama. Okay, I'll feed user input into this. Okay, now I'm saying this output as SQL output. You can name it anything that you want. So what I'm trying to say here is we import the function from the LLM agent, okay, which itself is an AI, okay. We fed it with some input and we stored the output as a SQL output, okay. Now what we will do is we'll print the SQL output just to see how it looks like, okay. That's it. That's the only thing that we are supposed to do. So I'll define it, importing AI function, okay, defining user input and output from AI. That's it. Save it, control S, okay. Now in the terminal, okay, if you are not able to find the terminal, click on these three dots, terminal and new terminal, okay. The first thing that you are supposed to do is to load the CSV file into database. Then only you will able to run the query. So first syntax you will write in the terminal is python space load underscore csv.py. It should give you an output, okay, the output that you mentioned here, Excel loaded into the database. So database, in the database we have the data, okay. Now we are free to run. So python run app.py, whatever the file name that you've entered here, make sure you enter here and run it. It may take some time, okay. You can see here, okay, when we run this file, run underscore app.py, we have this as an output from the AI. Now you can see that the output itself is a query that you are supposed to select inventory, which is the name of the column, okay, from report where SKU is equal to SKU hyphen 2. Okay, so the user has given input in a plain English, in the sense what is inventory for SKU2. The AI has read this, okay, and has converted it into a SQL query. Okay, so that's the only thing that need to understand in this video, that the output from the AI is will look like something this, which itself is a query, and we'll see in the next video that how to use this query to extract data from the database. So if you like this video, hit like, hit share, hit comment, and hope to see you in the next video.